Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to fucking Clooney, where today, oh man, if this was, like, God, Sonic just brings out the worst in me, where I just talk about all the controversial bullshit. I mean, hey, it's a fun time. I don't know. It's just a fun time for me. But I was talking about a girl who I had an argument with in high school. And I remember this argument very well because it was right after, like, I had sort of gotten over, like, some bullshit in my life. So I was very angry at everyone and everything. And this one girl was just trying to argue about, like, being gay, like... Oh my god, first off, it was so dumb. It was such a dumb thing to argue about, because it's just like, we're in gym class, and you're trying to start, like, philosophical debates about how being gay is inherently wrong, and I'm like, I don't care, okay? I just don't care anymore. But I do, secretly. I did give a shit that entire time. And a lot of it was like, she was being like, oh, if you say you're gay and you're in high school, you're just faking it. Or no, she said you were doing it to get attention. That's what she said. And I'm just like, excuse me? And she's just like, oh yeah, you heard me, fucking cuck. She didn't call me a cuck, but... She basically said something that was basically the equivalent that I can't remember now. She was very much like, just like, oh yeah, being gay is like a sin, and also you do it for attention. And it's like, and I'm not saying, okay, that made it sound like I said that I was saying I'm gay. I did not say that I was gay in high school, okay? I did not. However, I was very much like, I had a lot of gay friends at this time period. I was very much like super into just like general things and just like, yeah, I love my like, I just love talking about, like, or just being friends with a diverse set of people, you know. And I hung around with a lot of just bisexual and pansexual people, so I was very much like in the mindset of, that's not really something you fake. And even then, like, what do you get out of faking it? Like, sure, attention, but like, you really don't even like get that much out of it. If I'm being 100% honest, you don't get a whole lot of like bonuses from, like, pretending to be gay in high school. Especially if you're a guy. If you're a guy, you get fucking emasculated hardcore if you just say, like, oh man, I'm gay. Like, you get fucking ripped into and just made fun of. And it's, like, awful. And I'm not saying that getting made fun of is that bad. Like, honestly, if somebody, like, has such low self-esteem, they have to shit on you for being gay, guess what? They have some other, like, problems that they need to get handled. Oh man, I died. That sucked. I need to run along the line to get rings now. There we go. God, this boss fight sucks dick. It really does. Please let this be the first one. Nope. There we go. I don't know. But, oh my god, it was so annoying to have to deal with people like that. And it was constant at my school. Like, it was just constantly just like a barrage of just like... If you even showed like an inkling of being like bisexual, you got fucking ripped into and like made fun of. It was awful. And I hated it there, because it's just like, even if you're not gay, it still is like a toxic environment. Like, if you're like an accepting person, like, it's just a very toxic environment for everyone involved. And you know, like, it was just such an awful place. Like, especially because, like, you'd always have, like, the people who were, like, oh my god. There was so much, like, emotional manipulation going on in that school. Whereas, like, just, people would be like, oh my god, you fucking, like, it would be just tons of just, like, trying to metagame dating. Which is, like, you don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. If you're one of those people who are like, I'm gonna date a girl, but like, or like, make a girl think I'm interested, and then pretend I'm not, and like, just fuck with her self-esteem, fuck you, I hope you choke. Actually though, like, oh my god, fuck people like that. Because I knew people like that in school. It was awful. It was awful knowing people like that at school. And it was just like, oh my god, people would like, just treat people like normal human beings and, you know, treat them good? Like, why is it so hard to do that? Like, I don't know. It's just like, it seems like people just don't want to put in the effort to treat somebody like a normal fucking human being. And instead want to just like, get the poon. And it's like, no, it's not what dating's about. You know what I mean? Like, that's like basic like animal instinct level of like dating, okay? If you're thinking like that, you're basically just like thinking like an animal at that point. I mean, I guess that's what you are. You're a fucking beast, am I right? Making a girl feel like shit because you don't want to fuck her or something? I don't know. Hot opinions with Clooney. I might be fucking crazy, but I know what I'm talking about, okay? Just heads up to every girl who might watch this, which is like all three of you. Like if a guy treats you like that, he's probably not worth it. You can do better, trust me. Like, you can always do better. Like, always do better. Like, it's so annoying, too, seeing shit like that happen. Because it's like... It's just like, why? Why, like... Like, I guess it's like an ego thing. And I can totally understand that part of it. Like, it's like, oh man, I'm such hot shit, I get all the pussy. And it's like, okay, you get all the pussy. But like, after high school, then what? You know, like, think about what happens after that. You know, like, it's very much like in the moment, like, oh man, it's like a power trip. And like, it's always like, oh my god, like, people bragging about their dick size is the worst. Because it's just like, it's really uncomfortable. That's all it was. It wasn't like, oh, you're showing me up, talking about how big your wiener is. No, it was never like that. It was just really awkward, because like, you'd be in the shower room with them. The people would brag about it, and if they're like in sports, and they were like, oh man, I'll just shower naked. Then you'd like see their junk, and you know that they're not big, but they still brag about it. You know, those people? Oh my god, that was the fucking worst. It made me laugh all the time though, because I'm just like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Don't be like that guy. If you are that guy, you need to get a reality check. And like, people can come up to me and be like, oh, you got a small dick. It's like, okay. Hold on. I'll continue this next episode. See you then. Bye-bye.